Hey, I've been doing some text updates. I've got quite a few people following me, but over something I did that was totally awesome. On my 34th birthday, January 10th, today's the 13th, I went and had my Daith piercings done. That's those in that little fold in my ear. I've seen a lot of research on them, have been doing a lot of research on them, and how they help with migraines. I have severe migraines. The day I went and had those done, I was the first day without a severe migraine, and the severe migraine lasted 7 days. We're talking sitting there covering your head, just crying migraine. Went to the doctor, got a big shot of painkiller, didn't help, it just kind of made me goofy. Yeah, bad migraine. And I've gotten them since I was about 14, 15 years old, so over half my life. And I will get what they call a hangover headache. Some people call them rebound headaches. And they'll last anywhere from a week to a month or better. So I was really expecting to still have a headache. And so I did my research, read all kinds of articles, read all kinds of scientific articles of why this is working, why it only works on some people. And I thought, well, it's worth a shot. I've got a 3-year-old. I can't be in the bed with a migraine headache and tears. It's just not something that can happen. My 3-year-old doesn't understand. She's getting better because I've had them her whole life. That if mommy says she has a headache, that means you have to be very quiet and you can't have the movie on and you can't jump because it makes mommy her head hurt worse, and that's really unfair to her. So I took the leap. I did some research, found a piercer that's been doing the Daith piercings, that was in my price range, that had done enough of them that I was comfortable with, that felt that I could trust. Found one that was going to work with my schedule, and so we went and took the leap. She had actually texted me, or texted that she was going to be open on my birthday, and so we moved my appointment. And we went on my birthday and got them done. She did this one first. And when she was pushing the needle in, which is how they do it. They don't use a gun like they do with your lobes. They use a big needle and then push the jewelry through. You could hear it going through the cartilage and it going crunch, 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 which was kind of weird. But I'm gonna tell you, yeah, there was some pain associated with it, but not as bad as a migraine headache. I did bleed some, bleed some out of this ear. She put the jewelry in. They usually use the curved bars, and they couldn't get them in because of the shape of my ear, and so they used the little horseshoes, which is what is in now. The curved bars, in all my research, are preferred for the helping of the migraines. But, if you can't get them in, you can't get them in. And so, this is the next thing, so... so she did that one. Then when she did this one, we thought it wasn't going to hurt as bad. This Daith was all engorged with clotted blood, and we didn't know it until she went and pushed that needle through and it started bleeding. And, doing some research afterwards, that's a sign of having an issue of intracranial pressure. Okie dokie. So, even for about 24 hours after she had pierced this one and we'd gotten large clots out during the piercing process, I was still pulling clots out 24 hours after. It's been 3 days, and I'm doing great. I haven't had a headache in 3 days. That's like amazing. Usually I wake up with a little bit of one. I haven't. The hangover headache is gone. It's really weird. My head has not felt this good in years. And when I say years, I mean years. I don't, maybe before I started having headaches, my head felt like this. I can't remember when my head felt this good. I think I've been walking around with a low grade headache for 15 years. I really do. I'm not going to lie. There was some pain, some discomfort. That night, we had them done about 7 o'clock on the 10th. That night, when I went to bed, I could actually lay on my ears without any problem on my pillow. This side that I lay on, because I sleep on this side, is a little bit sore than the other one, but it's not so sore that I can't, you know, poke around and take care of them and clean them. And I've been following the cleaning regimen very strictly. This one, the soreness is almost completely gone, and, you know, I can push pretty good on it. So that's a good thing. I would tell anybody that is thinking about it, that is on the fence, that suffers from migraines, try it. It's cheaper than going and getting one migraine shot or going to the hospital and getting treated for a migraine. It's even cheaper than one prescription of your migraine medicine. I mean, I was extremely happy with my piercer. I was extremely happy with the outcome. You know, gee, my big complaint is I don't have the curved bars in there. I have the horseshoes in there. That is not a complaint at all. That is a fact of life because my ears are shaped funny. But, you know, that's life. I never thought that my head would feel this good. I have not had a Tylenol. I've not had a Motrin. I've not had a Excedrin. I've not had anything for even the slightest bit of pain in 3 days. Since I okay, I will in just a minute, sweetie. I
like my mommy and daddy, and I really like them too, yeah.
This is about my piercings. That makes me mommy feel better. Do you like mommy not hurting?
Yes, Mom.
Okay, go put your chapstick up.
I want to say hello.
Okay, well, you already did. That's my 3-year-old. I told you I had a 3-year-old. So, like I said, do your research. Call your piercers. Call around. See if they can do them. See how many they've done. I was quoted anywhere from $150 for them, all the way down into about the $25 range. Just kind of see who you're comfortable with. If you walk in and you're not comfortable, don't be afraid to turn around and walk out. Just take the plunge. It's worth it. It's worth that 5 minutes of pain to be pain-free. Even if for one day, I'd do it again. If it only worked for one day, I would do it again. But I'm going on day 3, and I'm in love. My piercer actually went and had hers done. I've been in close contact with her. And she said she's seen relief immediately. I mean, just as fast as I did. I mean, so that should say something. So I'm telling you, go get them done. If you live in the Texas Panhandle area, I'm going to tell you who I went to. If you don't live in the Texas Panhandle area, I'm sorry I can't help you there. You'll have to do your own research on your piercer. But I was very happy with my piercer. So, go get them done. Don't wait. It's worth it. It really is.